My controller apparently not quite right. Oh right, because I hit new game. I'm just dumb. At least I'm pretty. Almost revealed my true identity. Temple key. Interesting. Oh. Nope. Hmm. Rusty. But we did it. How dangerous are you? Okay, not very. I was pretty scared though for a second there. I need to check to make sure my microphone's working because sometimes it doesn't. Or sometimes it's just using like old stuff. Double punch. Oh yeah. We are ready to murder. I didn't mean to actually get into a fight. Wasn't sure whose double punch it was. Ah. Are these test enemies? Or like beta enemies? Because I know there's the carrot enemy. Yay. Sure. Oops. Okay for me. My rust is very much showing. That was just a little silly. Masher! That is not as good as the double punch, I don't think. Max Mushroom? I don't know why I bothered to fight this Goomba. What is my name? I know. It's just Mario. I know, like, sometimes with the palette swaps, you get new names. Birdo? Exciting stuff. Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. You're just cute. Cute! Fire orb. Sure. Okay. And does she already know therapy? Oh, she doesn't know anything. Alright. Apparently don't go back there. Alright, shops. What do you have? Got a fire pants. We'll give you a fire pants. She deserves pants. Alright, I forgot to turn on the better light for... Sometimes it's just easier to wait for her to... for him or whatever. Ah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yay, double flower. Now what are you actually selling? Huh, another quartz charm. Karouche. Whatever. Not buying anything, of course. Able to get into the... Yay, frog coin. Hmm. I don't think there's really anything else I can get here yet. Oh, Jinx's student. I was like, who is that? Oh god. Get away from me. Interesting items I'm getting. I wonder who can use the frying pan. I think that weapon is the highest attack power one in the game. Well. Don't need time hits. Double Mario. Ooh. Sure. Therapy? That was a substantial HP increase, sure. I don't care enough about this chest. Can't be like a key item, can it? I don't think it can. I should probably check. Woo! I messed that up. Might be time for a little bit of therapy, a little bit of TLC. Either of you put the Zoom shoes? Nope. Nope. Cool. I should have gone for that chest. There's a holy bottle when you... Oops. Congratulations, I'm just fast forwarding this because I should have, like I said, done this earlier anyway. God. I had recently learned how bad Bowser's best weapon was, but the fact that it's worse... Like, that's a weapon you get in the factory. Alright, just be quicker, we're gonna actually go to... Like, Drill Claw, I believe, is Bowser's weapon that you get within the factory. Or close to the factory, like Bowser's Keep in the second visit. And it's worse than the hammer you get for Mario in Booster's Tower. Great save. Not that I do things are going to go that badly fighting Macklemore. Or, should I say, Clay Morton. Great, do I get something for saving you? Sure. Hooray. I should have a way to deal with AoE targets, or like hitting multiple targets. Take care of you. Pretty sure I get something for saving the family. Always three of you, isn't it? Weird formation, too. Maybe I do need to consider buying Mario armor. Because he's squishy. Well, at least he keeps getting healed. One way I missed. What kind of bullshit? Wait, does this have streaming Yakuza like a dragon? There's just dumb things happening at the bottom of my screen. Sure. Right. I was like... I recently learned that there's a dumb bug with this child. But basically, if you repeatedly jump on this child, he... I don't quite know how it works, but, like, the timing. But I know he slowly sinks into the bed. I don't know if I'm jumping on him correctly anymore. No, I don't think no, I'm not even hitting him. Let's see. There's a dumb... I've sent the child to the void. I wonder if that'll work in the remake. Anyway. I've saved the child. Super jump? Super jump. Not that I think I'll get 100 super jumps, but... Some of you are threatening. I don't remember getting anything percent E or not. I know you have an item. Ooh, that's a good one. Is it an accessory either of you can equip? For once. Oh, you both can. I didn't really realize that you had the higher attack power. And I know I only have to kill you to get Toad into the next room. I was like that little animation of him like just sliding up against the wall. Ice bomb. I think that's everything I can get. Oops. No. I like Dodo. Is it just Dodo? Okay. Pretty sure this will. Oops. Oh no! Silenced. Actually, let's test my timing for super jump. Bad, apparently. Good God. I'll try again. I'm gonna blame the Xbox controller, because... Okay. Not bad. Is this, considering all the rust, that wasn't Okay. So did I not get a star piece for that? Huh. Does that mean Clay Morton has the star piece wherever, or Mac has the star piece wherever he is? Wait a minute, can you have the star piece? Obnoxious Game Boy playing child that I cannot afford. Oh well. Well, I'm sure not dealing with the Kiro sewers right now. Bambino. Huh, your dialogue door. Interesting. Wallet. Was that you? So start a battle over, right. Oh. Didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. I suppose I could just sell the drill claw for money because it's that bad. Maybe. Nah. I'm supposed to go through the forest maze to get Gino and or his replacement. Are you guys different ever? Oh, sure. Okay. Now I'll fight you. I do like that the hidden chests are revealed. Ooh. That's some bank. There's a little glitchy there, but okay. We don't judge, usually. Nope. Leave me alone. A lot of this is also to remember or to relearn where secret chests are. Sleepy Wiggler. It's kind of odd that I didn't realize it was just down here. It is kind of odd that they made Mario in the remake so squat, because he's really not that squat in this. Like, the official renders were more squat, but... Another quartz charm. What? Left. Why should she hit anything? Good. She did it. Little victories, I guess. Little Puffy. Anyway. I remember as a kid, I don't think I ever got hit by one of the... I just don't want to deal with this. Not after how... Get away from me! Okay. The third jinx, you don't say. Great job. All things considered, that, again, I don't know what my super jump record currently is, but... Oh. Not bad. Do you also do Vigor up? No, you just do Valor. Oh, why not? Oh, okay. Not a transgender, no. But I am a therapist. Oh, dear. No worries. Here's how much health you have left. Okay. Huh. How's it going for you? Definitely is one of my favorites. I'm really excited for the remake, so I wanted to kind of do a little run through of like a randomizer. God, she finally learned that. Sure. Bonk 'em good. Mallow joins. Okay. What can you get? What change? What will change in Rose Town when it's happy? Not much. You can get back here, but right. I should see what Mallow can wear out of everything we've earned so far. There we go. All right. Well, usually for a psychologist, they do a lot more like assessment and to do like testing and diagnosing, whereas for like a therapist, we end up talking more about like history and working like psychotherapy and talking through problems and like traumas and things like that. Whereas a psychologist basically gives you, more often than not, gives you a stamp and is like, that's what you got. Now go talk to a therapist. There is, of course, some psychologists who will provide therapy, but generally speaking, that's not as common. The only downside about going through the Karo sewers is then I have to deal with going through the Midas River, I think, by force. And the fact that I always weirdly, no matter how many times I play Mario RPG, I always somehow... I mean, it always is a good idea. I mean, I'm somebody who I think everyone can benefit from seeing a therapist. Like, I feel like we should have yearly mentals the way we have yearly physicals. That's always been kind of my stance. Because it just kind of doesn't hurt to check in. Oh. How strong are you guys? Okay, not too bad. Junk ball. All wrong, just as I thought. It is Mario. Let's wind him up. It's nice when you have. Sure, why not? It's nice when you do have like good benefits. Oh. I always just guess the middle one. Safety ring. Can't anyone equip that since. Yay! Both of you can. Good for you. Definitely. I recently I've worked in healthcare for a while, but the healthcare agency I worked for before was definitely not great in regards to the benefits. Like, there's a point where I had, like, a pretty significant, like, health concern, and I was like, you know, it's like, kind of, like, technically could be having a stroke, but is it really that serious kind of thing? Nah, I didn't fall. Eh. I actually want to fight you. Fine. Oh yeah, I know it's not completely free, it's just a lot more balanced, that's for sure. And accessible across the board. Like, there are also a lot of Americans who, I mean, it's less common now, but a lot of Americans used to believe that, like, you guys had basically, like, people waiting in line and, like, dying all the time across the board, constantly. And it's like, no. I don't think I want to fall in here. Yeah, but like the big thing I always say is like, but that happens here. Like, that happens here a lot. Like, where people are waiting for different operations, but they just can't get it because either A, they don't have the money, or, you know. Just people are strange about how they see things. No, I have not. Oh yeah, like I recognize the name, but I was like, my memory's not the best. But I've also not really watched UFC. I had a friend here in America who he was, I mean, he still is, diabetic, but he could not get insulin because of an insurance situation. So he was basically illegally importing, not like illegally, I don't know how, kind of illegally importing insulin from Canada. Like, it's just so weird. Like, it kind of sometimes just feels like, what if we took our healthcare policies and put them together? I don't know. Not, well, maybe. I don't know. It's all... I think the biggest issue is people oversimplify everything. They make it a very yes-no binary kind of problem. Let me get my free box. I deserve it. Ah, you're too high up, that's why. Leave me. Wait a minute. I think I bought. Yeah, I had access to see ya. For the love of God. Just quickly go down this pipe. Then supposed to turn back now. Yay, 10 coins. I am gay, yes. Do I get a star for beating you, Punchinello? Okay, I'm really down. Yeah. It definitely... I've had, like, for the most part, most people can kind of pick... Or most people pick it up. I had one person... I've had, like, one person who argued that I wasn't with me. And I was like, no, I definitely am. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think in many ways, things that are unfamiliar, you know, are uncomfortable. It ends up being something where, like, so I once dated somebody who began transitioning. And it's something where I came from a family that was very hateful towards anyone under the LGBT umbrella, including gay people. And it took a lot to kind of get comfortable with the idea of seeing somebody and it's like now looking back, I don't understand why it was strange to me. Why it was strange that somebody who was born with a penis would want to wear a dress, you know, and want to change things, want to potentially explore surgery, or maybe not want to ever explore surgery and just be comfortable with the idea of, you know, having, you know, male genitalia and wearing like a dress, or having, and it's also the notion of, sorry, I have to turn down the game because it's like mentally very just a little loud, so I'm just no, and that's one of my whole things is that's part of like being a therapist is I think people I think for everybody in regards to topics of like diversity and like things like that, 99.9% of people have learned some form of ignorance in their life, and they have to understand that when somebody else expresses maybe an opinion that's ignorant, that they've expressed an ignorant opinion at some point, and you have to be able to meet most people halfway. Some people are expressing hate, but you're not expressing hate. It's kind of confusion. You're not being malicious, but the big thing ends up being the notion of like thinking like how somebody explained it to me was the notion of if a man dresses, or if a woman dresses like a man, so she would wear like, I mean, first of all, it's weird to think about because that would be like wearing maybe a suit, like a pantsuit, like she's wearing like a professional jacket and a tie and pants. That's not necessarily taboo. It's not, you know, it might stand out. You might be like, oh, you know, she's wearing a suit. whatever, but you're able to move past it. But then if you reverse that, and now a man is, it's like, I'm gonna dress like a woman. I'm gonna wear a dress. I'm gonna be, then that's a weird thing that society is like, oh no no no, sir. Which it's just kind of like, where does that come from? Like why? Like sometimes thinking about it, like from that perspective is the notion of it's just sort of strange that we put so much weight on that, and it's just something that we get raised to believe. You know, that it's strange. Like when my ex, because when we started dating, you know, I didn't know that they were trans, and they may have not really known that they were trans yet at the time. But the first time they ever, like, they came out to me as trans, and I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, we had, sure. I mean, gonna punch and all in the face quick. You're good. Oh, that was a lot easier than I expected. I did not get a star piece for punching out. Am I getting star pieces at all? Get out of the Kira Series' way. I think it's been a thing for a while, but we just didn't necessarily see it as much because it was a lot more. I mean, so there was a movie I specifically remember from the 90s. Can't think of what it's called. I'd have to look it up. Like there's a... God, what is it called? I'll have to look it up here in a second. It's gonna... Well, I might be looking up while this little thing's happening. Movie about a trans man. The movie is Boys Don't Cry, and it stars... Hold on, back to the Midas River. I don't remember what year it came out. I feel like it's like an error that the coins show up on that side after you go through that tunnel, but what do I know? Oh, I missed that cave. Not registering my button inputs. Like, Boys Don't Cry came out in 1999, and it stars Hilary Swank. And that movie kind of covers a lot of the reason why we often didn't really see trans people. Because a lot of the times for trans people to exist, they had to exist really behind closed doors. Like, I mean, and especially in, like, some communities, it was like if you did decide, you know what, I'm going to try being trans, you would just get murdered. I mean, that was true for being gay, too. Like, Matthew Shepard, I think, died, or was murdered in, I have to remember the year. $1998. So, I'm Fire King. Well, so one thing is so all fetuses start off as female. 100% of them do. And then there's a masculinization process in the womb that, so if a fetus has, at least this is my understanding, not a doctor, not a scientist, disclaimer, and then there's a masculinization process in the womb, and then during that process, that's when, you know, if there's that XY chromosome, that's when like male features will begin to develop. First of all, and then one of the things that can happen is somebody can be born intersexed. So they can be born with kind of the presentation of both parts. So they may have, like a lot of the times my understanding is it'll be like, kind of the shape of a vagina with like a large, anyway. So then a lot of times what would happen in the past would be a surgery, typically to immediately make the baby have more traditional female genitalia would happen. So there's I don't remember 1.7% is some of the statistics. But then, but basically, one of the kind of theories about where a lot of things with like sexual orientation and gender identity is that it has to do with like, at least again, my understanding, not a doctor, not a scientist, not a researcher, I'm a therapist, like I'm a behavioral health, but is that it's basically that there are various parts during that can be, you know, different. Like, and a lot of the times people who identify as trans, they know from a very young age. And there are many people who identify as like gay or bisexual, or that they also can kind of know from a young age. Like, not that they realize that it's like sexuality, but they eventually realize, oh, okay. Yeah. It's just important to be able to, I think these kind of discussions are, a lot of the times how reactive people can be and not being able to have any kinds of these discussions. You know, like if you were to start getting overly hostile with me, I might be in you, but you're not. You're, you know, you're responding with the information that you've been given, and I'm responding with the information I've been given and looked into over time. No, you haven't been. You're good, at least from my perspective. I mean, there may be, I try to stay pretty mellow. You know, I've had clients, you know, I've had times where I've sat across from people who have told me that if they met a gay person, you know, they think they'd kill them. And I'm just like, yes. I think that may be something, you know, and I think a lot of the times we think of counseling as like something to be like, oh, I'm feeling depressed, I need to work with a counselor, or oh, I'm anxious, or oh, I'm hearing voices, I need to work with a counselor. But sometimes that kind of, you know, that kind of culture shock can be something where we're like, I need to figure this out. Like, I need to figure out, you know, where some of my feelings or something like that are coming from, because those courses, I think some of the problems with those courses, those kinds of settings are, yes, they can have information, but kind of like, you know, most Twitch chats, you know, not that this is like an excellent forum for education or anything like that. That this is something where, you know, you end up having the issue with like those kind of courses where if you do have questions, you can't necessarily ask them, because, you know, with certain things, it's like, it feels like if you ask some questions that everyone in the class is going to look at you like, did he just ask? Like, I was in a class once in college about, it was, I don't remember what the class was called, but somebody came into the class, and the first thing he said on the first day is he said, I come from a background that was really closed-minded, but my cousin came out as trans. Nobody in our family supports them. And I don't know anything about trans people, but regardless, I loved my cousin, back when, his name was Mark. I love my cousin now that her name is, I don't know what the cousin's name is. I can't remember, now that her name is Mallory, we'll say. And I still love my cousin now that her name is Mallory, and I just need to figure out how to support her best, And then there was a day where he's like, so I'm going to say dumb stuff. And he said that. And like no, you're good. Like, I almost feel like the world map music feels like almost like good, kind of like you think of like back in the old days with like some of the cartoons where like they'd have like a little educational moment at the end where they'd be like, the more you know. But like where basically he said that, and I was like, that's really like inspiring to me that somebody who came from that kind of background would come to a class like this. Well, then how I just talked about how so often when people who are interested in learning, they go into a situation where they're interested in learning, and then they ask a dumb question. People will say there are no dumb questions, but then somebody asks maybe a dumb question. Maybe they use an improper term. Maybe they use slang. Maybe they even use a slur, because that's the only language. Everyone in a room might speak English or speak the same language, but we speak it and understand it differently based on our experiences. And part of that is we don't all have the words to describe the same situations. And because of that, so I don't remember what happened, but he said something, and I felt myself flinch because it, like, just internally, because it was something inappropriate. I don't remember what it was. And then somebody in the class would like jump down his throat and was like, how dare you, blah, 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 blah. And I tried to interject to be like, hey, I don't think, I was like, he made a mistake. It is. But then the instructor said, no, that mistake is unacceptable. I don't know if he'll be able to continue in this class. And I was like, he told us. I was like, he told us, like, he's like, I don't know if we can trust him, et cetera, et cetera. And I was just like, I don't, it was like, I found it really frustrating because you have to be able to meet some people halfway. There are people who are bad, like doing things like that in utter bad faith. They're just trying to antagonize people. They are trying to, but I think, I don't know. I just think that a lot of the times people are combative for the sake of being combative. Can I just get Bowser from here? Well, whoever. All right, guess not. It just ends up being like being able to meet people with kind of that compassion and understanding. Royal syrup. Sorry. Ooh, 2 people can use. What the hell is Vlador? Must be Gino. I'm not dealing with Melody Bay. Plus, I'm just gonna get burned out on it quick. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought. Is there stuff in? The fact that I haven't found a single. Take the full. I guess I would take the flower. Star Breeze. Because I assumed Punchinello would give me one, but shows what I know, I guess. We do love the once again flower. I'm really bad at timing this jump. I always have been. Well. I got this. Yay! I didn't realize it was just a mushroom. Well, I mean, it's probably just because a mushroom because of the, you know, the randomization, but care about you. Pretty sure the Lucky 2 just throws a flower. Right, okay. I was like, am I dumb? The answer, more often than I realize, is yes. Missed the flower, but I'll survive. Weird geometry happening there. Don't care. Don't care. I don't... You know, because generally I hit the boxes repeatedly. Oh. Didn't realize there were still ads. Right. I mean, you can go ahead and continue. I'm sorry that the ads were so long. But there's gonna be more to do in Rose Way. I'm just rusty in regards to... Is there anything in the pipe vault? But I'll do it later. Sure. Karush. If a trans-identified individual has body dysmorphia and is able to kind of get that addressed through like health insurance, is that fair? I think so. I mean, I think one of the things that one of the hard things with dysmorphia ends up being, and this is with all kinds of dysmorphia, is there ever enough? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like for bodybuilding, like if somebody does want to get in shape and build muscle, that's, you know, that you can have the drive to do that. But if it gets to that point of extreme dysmorphia where it's never enough, or like plastic surgery addiction, but, you know, doing it in like seeking it in a healthy way to, you know, if somebody does just want to get a facelift and they, you know what I mean? Like, not to compare facelifts and transitioning, but like If that does that kind of make sense about like kind of a healthy balance? Because I think that's always one of the really challenging things at confronting any kind of dysmorphia is a big thing also about anything is helping somebody be comfortable in their own skin. Like, ideally, we'd live in kind of a... That was an odd transition. You know, I've had discussions about, like, the notion of ideally we'd live in, like, a post-gender society where transitioning wouldn't necessarily be necessary because people could just wear what they wanted and dress how they wanted. You know what I mean? And... yeah, I mean, and kind of, like, and it's like I said, it's understandable to kind of want to be like, I don't like that. I want to make sure that something like that doesn't happen. So many flowers, so little time. Ah, Hammer Brothers. It might actually be a little underleveled. Yep, that was bad. Oh, yeah. Do you? I liked a lot of the concepts behind Mario RPG Armageddon, but like how they like changing the timed hits just felt kind of unnecessary to me. I had like a lot of good ones earlier, but apparently I can't time it well against the Hammer Brothers. Like, it wasn't that, and it wasn't even that they were that hard. It just felt kind of tedious at points. Because, like, when it comes to, like, random encounters, like, you know, in this, there's a point, like, in this playthrough, there was a point where I just decided, like, to just do weak attacks, because I'm like, these are trash mobs. I don't have to really deal with this. I'm above this. But I feel like in Armageddon, even if you are overleveled for an area, if you don't do the timed hits, like the good timed hits, you, or timed hits at all at least, you run into the issue of the random encounters take a long time. We did it! Do I get a star piece? My first one, please. What did I get? I didn't see. God, she randomly gets huge HP boosts. Vlador! Why are you named Vlador? What is this a reference to? Oh, you're reference to Vlad from... You probably reference to a different Vlad, but I don't know if it's Vlad from League. I've heard that they've that's been happening more with people and GameStop. What can you wear? Bargun's good. Fire Dress is good. Zoom Shoes is good. Look at you! You're our first character who can equip everything. Anytime. Feel free to follow and pop back in. I play a lot of turn-based RPGs, platformers. Really, a lot of different stuff. I did like the Super Mario 64 PC port. I'm playing, like, initially I was trying to finish Yakuza Like a Dragon before the Mario RPG remake. Pokemon. I want to play the Perfect Dark PC port when it gets done. No, I mean, like I said, I'm always happy to, like, have those kind of discussions. I hope it, like, kind of helped put your, like, kind of, for lack of a better word, put your mind at ease a bit. Like, I know that's a weird way to put it. Do I actually have to do the minigame? I can't believe they've done this. I just... What was the lucky jewel? Was it actually a lucky jewel? Oh, it was. Oh, Binding of Isaac. That's another game I play. You have a good night too. Time to buy some fireworks. Wait, this is the house. Huh, what's this if you actually get the shiny stone? Anything for me to do really at Booster Pass? I think so. Maple syrup. Asher. Picked up a flower. Oh, why did I think Booster Pass was longer? At least Booster Tower has the decency to have things happening. Urako candy. Lazy shell. A weapon. Sorry, I'm like, my brain is not mathing. Good to know that I have two. Jinx. I'm annoyed that I landed on it, but I didn't land on it well enough. Delicious. Sure. I needed that one. Pickups do I have? Looks like 0. She has not learned comeback yet. Oh good, they still get experience. I wasn't sure. Sure. Although really I could make Mal into a physical attacker since he has the frying pan. Someday I'll get an accessory too. And he'll be a god. Right. Once you change the palette of 2D Mario as well. You get anything for killing the Sniffet? Too late to know now. Huh. That's already horrifically outclassed. You can actually check that door. I might actually have the key. Yay. And I always remember there's a chest on top of that chest. Draw a coin. Someday. My precious baby. You actually do the minigame. As a kid, I never knew you could block any of... Whoops, that was badly timed. Yeah, as a kid, I never knew you could actually block any of Jinx's hits. But I also was not a very smart child. Most fights, I feel like that's one of the downsides of the randomizers. They boil down to just attacking. Because I picked the intermediate difficulty. We did it. More health. Beefcake. Sure. Not a big fan of you. Ooh, it's... There we go. Less happy about this. Oh, that's good. Yay. Oh, no. Alright. That'll probably actually hurt. It might be time for a group hug. Woo. Actually, that should have been a good time for a pick-me-up. Good. Not good. Not good. Fear. Real neat if you died. I don't like that Peach keeps having to heal instead of fight. Group huggo. It's missing Gina, which is interesting. Yay! We didn't die. Where are all these star pieces hidden? Is it just... Did I not understand my... Like, can I just go to the factory? Is that what this is? Like... Am I dumb? recently generated ones. It seems impressive that I'm having this bad of luck finding that looks incredibly silly. I love it. Right, I forgot how this minigame works. Get back here. Two. Who are you gonna hurt? Alright, not her. Oh, not miss, I just didn't time it. You want the back? You got to take me down first. Yeah, it's enough already. Here's your junk. I'm out of here. Geno boost. Yeah, sure, I have some attack stats. Just for a moment to see what you can wear. Drill Claw. Right. You don't get to stay in the party. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to come here. Take me away. There are no bosses here, so I don't care. Ah. This might be a mistake. Good. Good. Not good. Very not good. Good. Oh, you see a lot of turns. God, you hurt. May have been a mistake to come here. Isn't my experience scaling, or experience? Doesn't my experience scale with my stars I get? I'm at 0, I think. Just don't know. That can't be right. I must have messed up in regards to how this works. Because you get through this many bosses. I've gotten through 3 out of the 6 regions of Camp Bowser's Castle. So I'm trying to grind at Star Hill. Right? You, come back, I love you. Very surprised that... What? I was not expecting them to one-shot me. Okay, maybe it's time for me to be done, because I'm getting tired. It's after 11 anyway, and I'm old. Maybe I'll check you. What do you got going on? Anything good? Okay. No. Nothing. Maybe. Maybe we'll try the Axum Rangers one more time, now that we have that. Whoops. Whoops. What armor do you have on? Fire pants. You just don't have any. Mallow ain't never seen no pants. Check out Monster Town. War fan. Yay. So, you know what? No. Keep that. I love him, but no. That would solve my problems. Oh, goody. Is there armor for Mallow? Oh, happy day. Mallow has embraced the beef. No, I did actually need to buy that. Whoops. At least it was an improvement. All foods. Garbage. Ooh, a little pricey, but also pricey, which there is a signal engage speed, but I want that. Mallow is big, strong boy now. Mallow is strongest there is. A glorious day for a perfect child. Perhaps we'll give this one more try. Oh, I didn't expect to do only 90 damage there. It was enough to take him out. Hopefully this will just instantly kill us all. Note to self, the Axum Rangers are rude. Suppose I could level up with a separate ship or at the sea. There's not a boss in the sea. So there is a star, which would be mighty nice, although I'm very poor. We'll see. No level ups? There's one. Yeah, him. Sure, you are never going to use Mr. Mario. Sorry to say. Hooray. At least it's money. Actually, because it's money. And we How much do you buy it for? Why don't you... We are a smidge underleveled. You guys heard. Well, it doesn't matter. You're all gonna die. By you're all, I mean you. Well, you're worth 9 at least. Yeah, that's my boy. Hello there. Haven't seen one of you. Not aware my pockets were that full. Vlador is so fragile. There's more to this place. Oh no, it's Land's End that has the star for sale. The answer to the puzzle is pearls. Right. Delicioso. I wore a cleric. Mallow choose violence. Eventually you're getting a lazy shell, so may as well just lean into that. Seems like I'm going to get a lot of experience with that. Right, you. Kind of forgot. Sure. You're my favorite. It's the crabs that are worth a lot. Luco. Nah, we're just gonna keep leaning into that eventual lazy shell. It's actually gonna lead you into a mage just because you do good. No, that's wrong. That's also wrong. No, maybe not. I know. Ha! Also, I don't remember the green Koopa. Where are you from? Malakoop. Are you in Bowser's Keep? Well, you're dead, so it doesn't matter, but still. This is always one of those things where I'm... It's always the part where I'm like... I hate the message that it's a three-dimensional maze. It's like... No, it's not. Like... So how the game, like, the physics feel, it's so difficult to tell, because it's like, you'll stick to stuff for, like, a second longer, or, like, the camera isn't updating as quick. So it can feel, like, very... disorienting, because, like, I feel like I should be up, based on how the camera moved, I feel like I should be up a lot higher than what I am. I don't remember if it's you come out... Whatever. Whatever item I get from this isn't worth it. Except... Now I think I got him for the next level. I can't get out. Oh, there we go. Apparently just jumping around like an idiot wasn't exactly what I needed to do. Oh my god. in echolocation. Okay. Just curious. That's the thing, is I don't know what the secret is, like what the layout is of the boxes in here. It's always, I get just kind of feel like I get it on accident. Like I'm like, oh, I'm all of a sudden a lot further up. Nope. See, like, it doesn't look like I moved at all based on that. Doesn't really work. I don't actually need that. Well. The important thing is that that was a total waste of time. A classic formation. Almost. You again. Give me the murder. Sure, enjoy that thickness if you ever manage to make it back in the party. Which you won't, but... Can I afford the lazy shell? Wonderful. Yeah. That's my boy. I'd like to sell you some weapons. I doubt the sailor... Oh my god, stop talking. You're just a shopkeeper. Only give me that hidden ones. Congratulations, Mario. If only there was a situation where I'd be forced to use you. I do think a lot of these puzzles are, like, kind of fun. So this room is weird. Mostly because of that weird box top. Making bank. Ultra Hammer. Also known as money. All right. Double your lazy shells, double your fun. Oops. Really, I'm bad at blocking that. We'll do a quick group bug. For the menfolk. Maybe just a little bit of therapy. Too soon. God, you gotta be almost dead. Upsy daisies. There we go. That's interesting Geno palette. It's because it's pretty close to his actual palette, but... Wow, my first star piece. I don't want any of you. I don't want it. I don't want it. How big this place is. Hooray. Well, the only... Well, no, I wish I wouldn't have bought it, but I guess I can at least sell it. My first star piece. Huh. Are you considered a boss? I think you are, because we did get a... I think the last monster box I got was swapped with a boss. But what do we win? Mal being a better murderer. And the flower tab. Die. Yay. Little victories. Yeah, well, I was going to zap them all, but them all was one. Parkour. Right, that's fine. Do I desperately need the frog point? Not really. Ones are they're actually going to be the sharks. Congratulations, no one cares. Same to you, bud. Hooray. Okay. Oh. Hmm. I thought the XR fight was really interesting. And apparently easy, but okay. We 593. I can, how much does the attack scarf sell for? We'll wait in case. See, like the super suit for sale or something. I didn't mean to have. That's why I give you the best chance of survival. Definitely thought we had a better, or like, oh good. We did room boosters tower. I assume. I don't like you. Nah. Good for you. Like a thing you will never do. Even if we did use you, Bowser, you're not good. Sorry to say. I don't care enough to deal with everything going on and write you. Huh. My. Not much more damage. Stick with the Thunderbolt. One down. These can't be that durable. There we go. So, star piece. Oh my god, actually. I didn't actually. I don't want to be here. I wish there was like an exit to map. I'll just save and be done for that probably. But oh well, it was fun. Other than, you know, that weird period of time where I felt like I couldn't do anything. But alas, such is life.